Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about, well, China again, because China is being China. From Bounty to Comics, the Simpsons episode featuring jokes about Tiananmen Square brutality of Mao Zedong pulled from Hong Kong Disney Plus. Well, Zedong, you can go fuck yourself with a very large pineapple with a pointy bit up on top, you know, the leafy bit up top without the lube. You can go shove it up your fucking bunghole and leave it there. Right. Hong Kong audiences have reported that an episode of The Simpsons which made a number of jokes at the expense of the Chinese fucking government, which, go fuck yourself, you communist Chinese party, including one poking fun at the denial of the 1989 Tiananmen Square protest, has been pulled from the region-specific version of the Disney Plus. Ha! At first reported by the local newslet Standard News on the November 27th, users within the China-governed administrative region have discovered that the 12th episode of the 16th season Cuckoo Guy Band has been pulled from the Hong Kong version of the Disney streaming service. Look, joking, making jokes, parody and things like that, it is important because the more you do it, the better. You can topple regimes. Oh, that's why it's censored, because jokes can topple regimes. Comedians are generally the canary in the coal mine, because once the canary dies, you know, you've got shit in the air. And you are next. And this is exactly what is happening here. Anyway, according to the screenshot provided by Stan News, upon attempting to navigate to the episode, Disney Plus users in Hong Kong are met with its complete absence from the season's lineup. With the episode guide, instead of skipping from the season's 11th episode, on a clear day I can see my sister directly to the 13th mobile Homer. And this has already been confirmed by Reclaim the Net. Disney censors that the Simpsons episode with Tiananmen Square reference in Hong Kong. Nothing happened. This was during the time when Simpsons was actually relatively good. I'm not going to say good, but relatively good. Today, Simpsons is just a shadow of itself, which is pretty much a joke. Because let's face it, they are not offending anyone anymore. Well, technically, probably only the white people, but everything else is pretty much a no-no anymore. Anyway, let's see. The episode had 2 references and nothing happened. China references Tiananmen Square Massacre heavily said it's called Tiananmen Square Incident. Removed, and they confirmed on national until last year Hong Kong operated separately from China. Hong Kongers enjoyed more freedoms than the mainland Hong Kong. The censorship laws enforcing China started applying on the island. And then we had a massive protests that you saw happening in the end of 2019 up until now, until a certain something happened certainly pretty soon. Well, I cannot mention it, but either way, let's go. The episode, which is the titular family take a trip to China in order to help Marge assist a adopted local orphan, was ostensibly memory held by the Chinese censors. Yeah. China has a tendency to stretch their little filthy fucking grimy grubby little shitty hands everywhere in the world that they want to. And let's see, Taiwan, the actual China, the Chinese people in Taiwan, and they want the island, they want to destroy it, they want to grab everything. And they are also responsible for genocides and things like that. Go fuck yourself, Xi Jinping, Mao Zedong, Zedong, boo! We need a boo. Bing. These jokes include an assertion from Homer made with a standing over the deceased body of Mao Zedong that the peaceful resting state of the late communist despot made him look like a little slipping angel that killed 50 million people. Placard mocking the governments continued with attempts to scrub the 1989 Tiananmen Square from the people's memory. Nothing happened. On the site in 1989, nothing happened. And a visual parody of the infamous Tankman image now synonymous with the aforementioned events on June 5th, 1989. Communism is a disgrace. At least they got the tank. Seems quite proper. I don't know if there was an actual lady in there, but still, the tank is proper. It is, I think it's a T-55 from what we can see here. Well, those Russian tanks, communist tanks all look the same. Garbage. Very little change. Anyway. While not featured as part of the script in and itself, the episode may also have caused issue with the censor to its featuring of a map hung on the walls with the Chinese consulate in Springfield, which identifies Taiwan as a separate entity from China, a reality which China's communist government continues to vehemently dispute. I will go here on the record and say Taiwan is its own country, its own independent country with its culture. It needs to be identified as its own country, because the Chinese Communist Party can go fuck itself. I love the Chinese culture, everything with it, including the culinary. Lord, I love their food. I mean, I love it. But China, well, the Chinese government itself can go fuck itself. Taiwan is awesome too. And it's where we go get most of our chips, you know. The chip supply, which is fucking up the graphics card prices up the wazoo. Let's see. As of writing this, it has yet to provide an official reason for the episode's removal. You won't get one. Y'all know why. It's China. China. You're pretty much embarrassing yourself. Pretty much a joke. The butt of the joke of the world. I butchered that, didn't I? Well, don't blame that. My brain is pretty much mush. Plus, I'm retarded, so... there you go. On that hell, have a great fucking night.